again to all you people who are absolutely not dead yet. Since we have just passed Thanksgiving and Hanukkah has begun and the Christmas season is upon us, I thought I'd change things up and give you some timely information as you're making your Christmas list. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Remember, you have to be logged into YouTube in order to like or comment or subscribe. And go ahead and click the little bell and set the notifications so you'll be notified whenever I have a new episode. Over the past several years, I have been on the constant hunt for products that make a significant, visible difference in what I see when I look in the mirror. There's a lot we can't control as we age, spending a lot of money and going through procedures. But there are things that I've found over the years that have made a visible difference in what I see when I look in the mirror. Because as several of my guests have stated before, I don't feel the age that I see when I look in the mirror. There's a lot of stuff out there making great claims, and my opinion, I guess most of the time, if you squint your eyes and hold your mouth just right, maybe it's making a difference. But I have found several things that when I use them, I think, you know, every woman and some men should have this in their arsenal. Just so you know, I am just starting out, so I'm not monetized yet, and I have no sponsors, so I'm not getting paid to promote these products. I will tell you that one of the products I personally sell. So here are my top 5 beauty items that should be on your Christmas list. Most of them will fit in a stocking, and some of them are good for the guys as well. Number 1, so you may notice that I don't have a full face of makeup on yet, and that's because I wanted you to see the before and after on what I do for my lashes and brows. Now, full disclosure, aging probably has thinned out my brows and lashes, but with this fair hair, I have always had non-existent brows. They're there, you just can't see them. As I say, usually they look like Mrs. Claus eyebrows. And my lashes have never been very long. The idea of going to a doctor and getting a prescription for something and paying a lot of money for it never appealed to me, so I just lived with it. So an ad popped up in my social media for a new product called New Lastin. I got curious, so I read their claims, and it wasn't super expensive, so I thought, why not? The worst thing that happens is nothing. And after 3 months, my results were nothing short of incredible.
Again, this is what my brows and lashes looked like before.
And now I have no eyebrow pencil on whatsoever. Not only did it cause my eyebrows to grow in thicker, they came in darker. Now, that's something to know, because if you don't want your eyebrows to be too dark, you will want to pace yourself. In fact, my daughter came home to visit and said, "Why are your eyebrows so dark?" So I backed off and use it every other day instead. And now I think they're just the right color. So they both come in what looks like a little mascara or liquid eyeliner dispenser. For the first 3 months, I used it morning and evening on a clean face. I saw the difference in my eyebrows first. The lashes took a little longer, but I'd say after 3 months, my eyelashes were hitting my glasses. The secret is a patented ingredient made from ethically sourced elastin and keratin proteins. It's all natural. It's made in the USA. And it has none of the fragrances, antibiotics, and it's all of the things that you want it to be. And it's about half of what the prescription products are, and that's without paying your doctor for the doctor's visit. So put it on your Christmas list. Challenge number 2. Over the years, I found it harder and harder as I aged to make my makeup look natural. I've never typically struggled to do my own makeup, but as I got older and older, I just wasn't ever happy or confident with the way it looked. It felt like a mask. Then along came social media advertising to the rescue. Up popped an ad, and it kept recurring, for a product called an eye brightener, a type of eyeshadow made by a company called Thrive. I read the reviews, I watched videos from actual users, and at $24, I thought, just try it. Well, I love it. I now have many colors, and it's all I wear. And I'm going to toss away all the volumes of eyeshadows that I've purchased in the past. They go on like a crayon, no brush needed, and they're creamy, but they turn to a powder. They all have just the slightest shimmer, so they don't look like frosted eyeshadow, but they literally do just brighten up my eyes. You can go from ultra natural to smoky eye to dramatic. They're buildable, they last a long time, and they're lightweight, and I just feel like I look more awake. I'm using 3 colors today, but often I'll just swipe on one light color all over and go about my daily business. I feel like my eyes look brighter and I'm not overly made up. So, having been sold on the eye brightener, I started investigating their other products. As I got older, foundation just always seemed to feel like a mask. It seemed to exaggerate my increased pore size and my wrinkles and would kind of cake, and I just never felt confident. So I decided to try Thrive's Buildable Blur foundation, and I love it. It's lightweight and natural. It doesn't feel like a mask. It feels like me, only a little bit more even. I then tried their concealer, which I love. Concealer on me always, again, wants to crack and crease where my wrinkles are. This is super lightweight and it's not thick and greasy. There's no creasing. It's just very light and gives a tiny bit of coverage. And now that I've applied my mascara, check out these new lashes. Number 3, let's talk about healthier skin from the inside out. Several months ago, my husband and I were introduced to this marine collagen elixir, and we are never going to stop taking it. We have seen amazing, noticeable differences in our skin tone and texture, not just in our face, because you know we have skin all over our bodies. It was just launched last January, and I actually sell this one. The information will be available in the description on the video. It took 200 scientists 10 years to determine what was the best, most bioavailable collagen to help with our skin, hair, and nails. And this is sourced from the waters of Scandinavia, and it's bottled within 15 seconds to preserve its efficacy. And it contains other important ingredients for our skin and hair and nails. Beauty blends of aloe vera, chamomile, and goji berry. Now, you're saying marine collagen. Does it taste like fish? No, it's delicious. My husband and I drink it 1 or 2 times a day, depending. And my friends who've tried it say they will never stop taking it. My friend Lori said, you could argue that some of the other things she does makes an impact on her face as well, but you can't argue that about her knees and her thighs. I actually sell this one myself, and the link is in the description below. Number 4. Speaking of hair, for decades now, my hair has gotten thinner and thinner and thinner. I actually tried Rogaine for women about a decade ago. I didn't like the delivery system at all, putting the drops in my scalp, and it really was impossible to get it all over the scalp. I felt like it would be better for spot loss than all over hair thinning. And I'm not sure if I noticed that much of a difference. But then, a couple of years ago, my stylist introduced me to Xenogen. It has made the biggest difference in my hair. My hair stopped falling out on the floor as I walked through the room. Much less hair on my hairbrush, and it's gotten thicker and healthier. You only shampoo with it 3 times a week, and you let it sit on your head for 5 minutes in the shower and rinse it. Actually, I experimented with a different product that proposed to improve the health and thickness of my hair. And to give it a fair shake, I stopped using the Xenogen for about 30 days and my hair started falling out again. It's made in the USA. You can get it online. You don't have to get it from a stylist. And they also have Xenogen for men, which my husband is now using. And last, who doesn't feel better with a pretty white smile? I've done professional whitening treatments at the dentist. They were really painful and expensive. Then I saw an ad for Glow Science Teeth Whitening System at home. It looks like this, kind of like a little remote control with a LED mouth guard. You get these little vials of whitening solution. I'm gonna open up this little vial and then you paint it on your teeth. And then mouth guard in. And 8 minutes later, you have a whiter smile. You can do it whenever's convenient. No trips to the dentist, no expensive procedures, no painful procedures. You can buy extra mouthpieces for other family members and everyone share the glow. You see, my box says Mom because my children each have their own set as well. Makes a great stocking stuffer for anyone, especially you. So that's it, my top 5. If you have any questions about any of the things that I've shown you, please feel free to post a comment below and I will respond. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit me up on Facebook or Instagram. And next week, I have a fantastic interview coming up with a woman who coaches women over 50. Stay tuned.